Hello YouTubies, this is King Scribe, the king of YouTube. Now, many weeks ago I had a word with commonly known as Dom, and I apologize I've not been able to get in contact again simply because I've been waiting for a new computer. I've got the new computer, I've had it for a week of course, and I've been sorting out the software on the computer. Fair enough, it's not all come. And my microphone, it's still not turned up, and it's somewhere else, and I'm going to get that back soon. But anyway, that's a different story. What I want to talk about is trolls. And we had a very interesting conversation about trolls. And I also had a word with Thomas Sheridan as well, but not actually by Skype or anything like that, but via Facebook comments, whatever that means. And he said something very interesting to me as well. He said, if the people who made Monty Python were all still around, they'll be classed as trolls nowadays. It says something, doesn't it? And we were discussing with commonly known as Dom. Me and Dom was discussing this together, and we want to make this like documentary about trolls. I think it'll be very interesting actually. And my input on this is that trolls and cyberbullies are different. You see, a true troll does not attack the individual. What they do is they try to rile up the crowd. A cyberbully goes after individuals. Now, you can get cyberbullies going after crowds in certain settings. Let's say something like the Hillsborough disaster, and then they go after that. You can get that. But it's more on the fact that they try to pick out vulnerable people in the crowd, and then they try to go after them. That's a cyberbully. Now, a troll is completely different. Trolls tend to use satire. They tend to use satire on targets, and the targets tend to be chosen for the toughness. You see, they don't go for the vulnerable targets half the time, and they go for higher targets for the reward. And most of the time, these targets are bad people. That's the big difference. You see, trolls like to target tough individuals who have a negative impact on society. That's one thing they like to do. And that's true for 99% of them. 99% of trolls are good people. 99% of cyberbullies are bad people. Now, what happens to the 1%? Well, the other 1% is something like a Mongo mix of troll and cyberbully, whatever you call it. So 1% of the ones who are, trolls, but cyberbullies as well, tend to have something wrong up here, and they go after individuals for no reason at all, or just for a laugh. And you also get the 1% of the cyberbullies who are not bad people. But what they tend to do is they tend to go after bad people, and they do bad things to go after those bad people. And I can see why that would be cyberbullying, but they are still different. You still get the odd one out of these particular individuals. So we want to make a documentary about this, and I think it'll be very interesting if we can get a number of people together. And it won't be interesting if it's just one person talking throughout. You need a narrator, you need somebody like maybe me talking now and again, maybe my mate commonly known as Dom talking, and a number of others out there, to make a real documentary about trolls, because the media has now convinced people that trolls are bad. All right, trolls are all bad. And when you look at it, comedians are now classed as trolls. In fact, anybody cracking a joke that nobody else gets is called, oh, you're trolling. You troll. And trolling has a very negative impact on what they're actually saying. So when you're being told that you're a troll, technically you are being put on the same level as people who are going around picking on vulnerable kids who have disabilities, or picking on parents who have lost their kids. This is the sort of people you're comparing. Somebody who's making a joke like Frankie Boyle to somebody who's going around trolling innocent children who have a number of illnesses, may not have long to live. That's a cyberbully. And I don't really like to be classed on the same sort of level. I mean, these people are down here. I'm up here in the fucking heaven. I'm fucking perfect. And that's the big difference. I'm a troll, commonly known Dom is a troll. Thomas Sheridan has actually been called a troll at times, but a troll is not that. You know, a troll is not a cyberbully. We're different creatures. We're awesome, of course, but we're completely different. And we need to change the public's opinion about this. We need to make a true documentary. That's what we need to do. Get our word out and say exactly what a troll is. Now, a troll, for instance, would be somebody, let's say I've had a problem with the royal family. I would actually have a picture on the wall now if I was a true troll. I mean, I am, but I haven't got time to do this. Of the Queen sucking something off. That's what I could have, on the wall here, and YouTube wouldn't even notice it. But a troll would actually notice it. And they do this sort of thing on purpose, let's say they have somebody, they're having a feud with some cyberbully out there and they want to wind that person up. They would actually use a picture of that person on the wall and then they would make a video. So YouTube wouldn't actually be able to see the differences. And they also use satire, etc., all sorts of different things, all sorts of different techniques. There's a variety of different techniques to actually wind a cyberbully up. One of the ways of doing it is to make them waste their time. Trolls like to do that. A cannibal troll is somebody who goes around and invites cyberbullies to try to wind them up, and it never works. They just feed on the cyberbullies' hatred for a laugh because they find it bloody hilarious when somebody's coming on like a bloody 5-year-old onto the channel, like playground tactics, trying to wind them up. And it never works. So anyway, let's create a documentary, see how it goes, and I'll be interested in talking to people like commonly known as Dom again. Maybe we can speak to Thomas Sheridan at some point about this. I don't know. He's probably a busy man anyway. What does he want to talk to a king for? It's not worth it. Every single king is fucking inbred. Sorry, only joking. Sorry, royal family, don't put a hit on my head. Ooh, I've called you all, inbreds. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you've made documentaries before and you're any good at it, please get in contact, and I'll probably contact commonly known as Dom about this too, because I think it'll be interesting to do. We've already discussed it online. And he did ask me to make a video. I did make a video before, but I don't think he saw it. So anyway, I've made a new one. It's not a great video. It's a quick video because I don't really have all the equipment ready at the moment. My microphone, it's still in a different place. I've not lost it, by the way. Nobody's borrowed it, but it's in a different place. I can't get to it at the moment. Okay, so I will get to it, and then I will start to rip the piss a bit more. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye for now, and remember, trolls are good. It's the cyberbullies who are the problem. All right.